You have to be careful. The universe gives you exactly what you're looking for. Just had a conversation at an incredible dinner. In fact, the CEO flew down from Georgia to have dinner tonight from just one conversation. We said, hey man, would love the opportunity for you to come in town, show us all of this in person, shake hands. He goes, just say when. So hey, I have some availability. Plans change tomorrow night, which is tonight. He goes, I'll be there. He says, guys, I'm in town. When's dinner? I said, man, you weren't kidding. Shows up, great conversation, great dinner. One takeaway. He says, man, I love what Patrick Bet-David's doing with the insurance company, the noise he's making, the people surrounding him, the people a part of the community, man, it's just something that makes sense. It's something that I appreciate. It's something that, to be honest, Antonio, if I can be honest here, it's something I want. I said, yes. In fact, that's something I hear a lot. But he said one thing. He said, man, it's the leadership. And it's one thing that Patrick shares and something that will always stick with us, and it's almost tattooed on our arms. Patrick says, guys, you know what excites me? He doesn't say anything. He just lets you sit. We have a conversation. He says, we have the formula to develop leaders. The client flew down from Georgia today to have a conversation. He has a plan to take his current company to $1 billion valuation in just 1 year. Now that's a bold statement. I said, you have to come down in person to show us that, because to be honest, it might be just doesn't make sense. Show us in person. Let's have a conversation. Let's feel the connection. Let's see if there's any symmetry. He says, there's one thing I'm missing and you guys have it. He said, it's the team and it's the right leadership to make it happen. So it's one thing that I love sharing, and one thing that makes me drive as much as I do and be a part of the vision and go the extra mile is because, man, you know the saying, strong people create great times create weak people, that saying, it's true. This gentleman, he has everything ready, but he's missing one thing, it's the right leadership. So one thing that I am incredibly grateful for working alongside with Patrick is the opportunity to just keep driving, to just keep trying to improve and beat that prior best. And I'll share one more thing, totally different conversation. We were talking to Patrick probably close to a year and a half, probably just shy of 2 years ago. He says, guys, I'm so excited. We're doing this, we're doing that. This is what's on the agenda, selling the dream, selling the vision. We go, man, Patrick, that's great. He goes, that's great. You know why? You know why I keep driving? Because we're going to take over the world. And he goes, you know why we're going to do that? Another conversation lets it kind of drip in. He goes, guys, anything else, anything less is boring to me. There's an impact and we're going to create it. I wanted to share this video. Leadership, transparency, teamwork, and driving is my biggest takeaway from a conversation tonight. Spoke to an entrepreneur, less than 48 hours, flew down just to have a conversation, just to have a dinner. He was fortunate enough to do that, and there was enough respect and trust to make it happen, and it's something I look forward to. I appreciate the opportunity to share the story, and let me know if anything in this clicks or anything that you want to hear me talk about. I talk to CEOs, executives, entrepreneurs all day long. I'm full of these stories. I'm just trying to figure out which ones to share and when. You let me know.